Welcome, everyone, to another edition of the First Family of Las Vegas's daily free winner show, brought to you by the best website on the planet, your one-stop sports betting shop, SportsMemo. Now, before Dan and I give out our free winners for today's action, bring on our very special guest, we have some things we'd like to talk about, some exciting things, some other things. First of all, good morning, Dionne.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Welcome back. Dionne was not here yesterday. She missed her first show ever. She wasn't feeling too well. Apparently, our Sunday night weekly romps. I'm still an adult. No, I'm just kidding. She wasn't feeling well. She is feeling a little bit better, not 100%, but I want to give you a lot of credit because I knew you weren't feeling too well last night and this morning, but yet you didn't want to miss another show.
I did not. I did not want to disappoint everybody who follows us, and also disappoint our cast that we have that, comes on every week with us. And I wanted to make sure that I came out and gave everybody a nice free winner. I still am a little bit under the weather, but I am feeling about 90% better than I have been the last couple of days. So thank you.
Now, I'm sure that Johnny Detroit, who is our fearless leader over here at SportsMemo, him hitting you up yesterday saying, Dionne, I don't want that man unsupervised ever again on a show, had something to – no, I'm just kidding, Johnny.
Yeah, you're not very good being unsupervised.
No, I'm not. Well, that's what you like about me. Sports fans, really quick on a side note, off the cuff, we want to thank Johnny. Johnny does an amazing job. You can't have a winning team without a great manager. Mm-hmm. And he manages the best coaching staff and some. I got to tell you, it's not easy dealing with us cappers. It really isn't. Cappers are big children. I mean, let's face it, we're big children. All of us, we're big children, and dealing with 20 or 25 of us at once is not easy. He does a great job. And the crew over at SportsMemo, second to none. I want you to know we're only as good as the people that you don't see behind the scenes. We want to thank Chris, Missy, Mel, Lexi, Jason, James. Who am I missing?
I think we've covered everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. We love you guys with all of our hearts. You guys are the best. And getting to meet some of you guys out here in Vegas for the meet and greet, which, by the way, there's rumors there's going to be another meet and greet. We'll talk about that later. But I've got to tell you, man, getting to meet Chris and Mel, and even the Prez on, the big boss, it's wonderful. Marco and I know each other quite a long time and a lot of the other cappers, but, I want to talk specifically about Johnny and the crew. You guys are the best, and we can't thank you enough for what you do for us. We may be on air all the time, and we're the talent in front of the camera, but in front of the camera, you're only as good as what's going on behind the camera, and you guys are the best I've ever worked with. So thank you. Now, Dionne, we got some fun stuff to talk about.
We do. With Joey and I running very hot in college hoops, we have a huge discount for everyone at SportsMemo. The rest of college basketball straight through the final seconds of the title game for just $49 for either myself or Joey, available right now. And also, the great folks over at SportsMemo is also doing something amazing for the first family. Any package, whether it is a 1 day through a 1 year, you can get 40% off. That is an amazing deal right now. You can use code D'Amico40 upon checkout. That gets you 40% off of any package from a 1 day, 3 day, 7 day, 30 day, full year, all access, all sports, 5%, 10%. It's an amazing deal.
We want to thank SportsMemo once again, Johnny and the crew over there. What a job. They want to make sure, because Dionne and I we're overwhelmed. We are just killing it as far as people that are following us here on the show, on Twitter, and you guys that are buying our picks. We can't thank you enough. We're overwhelmed. We're flattered. But the people over SportsMemo, instead of price gouging you, they got integrity, they got class, which, there's a lot of people in this business, they're like school of the summer. They got no class. And I'll tell you what, man, they want to give you an even bigger discount. So to say thank you for your support of Dionne and myself. So take advantage of that. Now, we've got another thing. What is today, Dionne?
Today is Tuesday.
And Tuesdays just ain't for tacos anymore because of the great folks at SportsMemo. Kevin Thomas, you Capper, and Cajun Sports are the free featured $2 Tuesday Cappers. Guys, you get each one of their big plays today for $2 a piece, or all three for $5. Go to SportsMemo right after the show, guys. I'm telling you now, you can't get a burger. You can't get a lap dance on Boulder Highway, and you got to see the strip clubs on Boulder Highway. You can't get a lap dance over on Boulder Highway for $5, but you can get 3 winners by 3 documented winning cappers. Once again, Kevin, I love Kevin. He'll be here tomorrow. You Capper, which is our good friend Ronald. He'll be here this week. And Cajun Sports, we hope to get him on the show shortly. We have something else we'd like to talk about, guys.
I know. I'm excited.
I'm excited about this. You know, he's good looking. He's the only other guy in the business that wears sunglasses on the air. I love him, and we chatted last night. He's now going to be permanently with the Wager Talk SportsMemo brand. I should say exclusively. Jay Monet is going to be here tomorrow. We chatted last night. He's going to be here tomorrow. He says, "Hey, I'd love to do the show. I love the show. I love the sunglasses." I don't want to say anything. He tuned in yesterday. He says, "The show's so much better without." No, he didn't say that. I'm just kidding. Jay Monet is going to be here tomorrow. Kevin Thomas will be stopping by, fresh office. I know him better. He'll have a $2 Tuesday win. He just kills it on the $2 Tuesday. And today's guest, who's been a fixture on the First Family Show, and I got to tell you, we are better for it. I know you are better for it as well. He is the Greek god of soccer, Pavlos Laguretos, which I'm getting his name right finally. Pavlos, welcome and happy Tuesday.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday, guys. Good morning, Dionne. I'm glad to see you, doing much better. Huge shout out as well to Johnny and the entire Detroit team. Johnny was actually a funny story. Johnny was actually the one who recruited me. I can't thank him enough. I mean, the whole Detroit team is just doing an amazing job. Even though we're in different time zones, whenever I hit them up on Slack or whatever, they're always there to answer me. They're always there doing a huge job in customer support. We couldn't do what we do without that entire team. So huge shout out to those guys. But yeah, this is looking great. I'm very glad to be here with you guys again. And maybe if tomorrow there's an all sunglasses show, I might wear mine as well. So it'll be fun.
We got it. You're a good-looking guy too, Pavlos. Thank goodness. Some of the guys in this business, I will say, they got faces for radio. But the guests on our show, are all good-looking. We've got you, we got Dionne, we got Kevin, we've got Jesse, we've got Ross Benjamin. We had John Ryan stop by last week. He's going to be stopping. Oh, by the way, John, I love you. We're going to talk about him like we do every day on the show. John's going to be stopping by on Fridays. He says he'd like to be a permanent part of our Friday First Family Show. We love that. We're very happy about everybody. But, Pavlos, right now today,
I'm even happier to have my voice back and be sitting next to you.
Oh, look at that.
And seeing Pavlos' lovely face.
Pavlos, I got to tell you, though.
Beautiful smile.
I know Pavlos will get this because he's a guy, he's a dating guy. And I still feel as almost 22 years that we still date because I'm still half of my wife. But the last few days, Pavlos, I know you can relate to this. Her voice got a little scratchy and it got very sexy. It was like Demi Moore's voice back in the 80s when she was doing like all those Brat Pack movies. Well, it was kind of very sexy. So I think it was some of that good loving that I gave her back-to-back nights that no. But we're having a good time. I'm glad she's here. And thank you for your kind words. I know you have a free play for everybody out there. Let's get right into your free play, please.
I do. I'm going to take Harry Kane to score anytime in tonight's match between England and Ivory Coast. This is a friendly match between two sides that are actually not involved in the World Cup qualifications anymore. Harry Kane, he actually scored his 49th goal with the English national team a few days ago against Switzerland. And he's now at the second spot of the all-time leading scorers for England, along with legendary Bobby Charlton. Now, the leading scorer for England is Wayne Rooney, who has scored 53 goals, and Harry Kane is on track to beat that record. And tonight, England are playing a friendly match against Ivory Coast. And despite the numerous changes in the lineup, I believe that Harry Kane is going to start. At least that's what I've read. He's projected to start tonight. Scoring a goal would take his tally to a well-rounded 50 goals, and this is a great chance for him to push himself at the second all-time leading scorer for England, and he's probably gonna beat Wayne Rooney's record of 53 goals. He still has a lot of good years left in his legs, and he's probably gonna break that record. So, and last but not least, he's the designated penalty kick taker for England, and he's not shy of testing his shot outside the area. Inside the area, we're talking about one of the best strikers in the world right now, and he's on track to beat a legendary record. So I believe that this is a great chance for Harry Kane to score anytime at -117.
All right, the Greek god of soccer, Pavlos Laguretos, says take Harry Kane to score a goal today. Dionne, he is just all over every leaderboard. Every time I see him, I see win for Pavlos. Sports fans, I know he's got some exciting things he'd like to tell you about. I want to bring him on to tell you about it personally and why you need to use some of those amazing discounts over at SportsMemo. right after the show and go by Pavlos's big winners. Pavlos.
Yeah, I have actually a couple of 5-unit top bets for tonight. I have a 5-unit World Cup crusher and a 5-unit World Cup bookie mistake, where I believe that the bookies have the odds all wrong. Both matches are going live tonight, so it's a great chance to make use of a 3-day, 7-day, or even 20-day all access pass that will give you access to all these plays and whatever I'm gonna post in the following day. So this is a great opportunity to get both plays for a discount. So I'm really excited about both plays tonight.
Sports fans, go over to SportsMemo right after the show. Go follow Pavlos, man. I've never seen anybody as good as him in soccer, and I've been doing this quite a while. And I've seen guys come and go over the years. I've seen flash in the pans come and go for a season. I've seen guys, that fizzle out after a couple of seasons. Pavlos is the best I've ever seen. You don't need to know any more than he is the best there is. That's it, man. There's only one Babe Ruth. There's only one Michael Jordan. There's only one Greek god of soccer, and his name is Pavlos Laguretos. Pavlos, will you stick around to the end of the show for us?
Yes, of course.
Guys, we're going to bring Pavlos back in a minute. We love him, Dan, don't we?
I know. I just adore him.
I adore him. And, knowing that we get to wake up every morning with each other is nice, but I get to do a show with you, and I love you. I really do. I love working with you. Plus, you look cute, and that motivates me a bit. But I really am happy that Pavlos has become a permanent fixture here.
Me too.
Because he does such good work, and he's so I don't know a lot about soccer. I don't.
Right.
I know about gambling.
And we're learning every day.
And we learn every day. I pick up more and more from him. And guys, I want you to know, whether you're a novice or you're a lifelong bettor, this man can teach you things about this sport that no one else can. So follow him. Go and follow him on his Twitter. We're going to get to that in a few minutes. But sports fans, go follow him. Go over to SportsMemo, buy his plays. Now, Dionne, you missed yesterday's show, but you didn't miss putting out another winner on SportsMemo, did you?
I did not. Yesterday, I got everyone paid with my 5-unit TBC moneymaker, with Coastal Carolina winning outright. And that brings my 5-unit plays to 25-11 overall. And the last 7 days, I've made you a profit of plus 1380. And today, we're going to get you paid again with my NIT moneymaker for just $7 over at SportsMemo.
There you go. $7. You get a big winner from the First Lady of Las Vegas, who, by the way, and I love saying everything because I'm proud of her, has been on the college basketball leaderboard every single day this college basketball season. I'm going to tell you now, you think she's good in college football? She was on the leaderboard the whole time. You think she's good in college basketball? Wait till you see what she can do in baseball. I'm going to tell you now, very proud of her. Dan, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Now, I know you have a free play for everybody today, correct?
I do. So for today's free winner, we head to Madison Square Garden for some NIT action.
There goes that sexy voice again. But
I know,
ahead,
right? We've seen some good games played this March, but I feel today in the NIT, you'll see one of the best matchups in all of the tournament play this March Madness. Most of the money as of this morning's taping is coming in on Texas A&M. However, I'm going to go contrarian here and tell you why I like Washington State in this contest. The Aggies had the luxury of playing all their games in their home state during the tournament. They did play well, but they had the luxury of a very friendly crowd. However, the Cougars had to play their last 2 games on the road in neutral sites, but in a mixed, very unfamiliar environment. Not only that, but they covered all 3 games against Santa Clara, SMU, who were really playing in their own backyard, and BYU. The danger of Michael Flowers from Beyond the Arc, who, by the way, has 100 3-pointers this season. He will keep the Texas A&M defense honest and allow Washington State to also get their points in the paint, especially behind their bigger, stronger, superior front court. Washington State is 4-1 ATS the last 5 versus teams with a winning record, and 11-5 ATS the last 16 games played on neutral sites as an underdog. So I'm going to go ahead and play Washington State here.
The First Lady of Las Vegas says take Washington State. She's got a big game going off tonight for $7. By the way, Dionne,
yes,
outside of the bedroom, I never hear you gasping for air that much, so it's kind of a treat for me.
I'm struggling just a little bit today.
I'm so sorry. You can hear it. You can hear it, and I give you a lot of credit for being here. Now, what else we got to talk about?
Well, I know that you've been a little bit underneath the weather the last couple of days. I think I might have passed my little bug on to you, but I know that you are excited about your free play today, and I know you have something very big going on today and possibly maybe even tomorrow.
That's right. And sports fans, I want you to know Great minds think alike. Another winner last night in college basketball brings me to a 12-3 record in my last 15, counting my multiple game packages. I'm now on a 15-3 run. Just over the last 7 days, I'm an astounding 8-3, which is 72.7%, plus 25.90. Today, I have one big winner in NIT play, my NIT best bet. It's in the St. Bonnie and Xavier matchup. I know these teams well. Get on my hot streak. Get my best bet. Get paid. I have this available right now over at SportsMemo for just $7. Now, I do have a free winner today. I'd like to, excuse me.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
You are just like blowing it up right now in like college basketball. I mean, you are on fire. And I'm really excited that MLB is coming up because you are outstanding in MLB.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Coming from you, I'm just, anytime I can make you proud makes me very happy.
You make me proud every day.
See that? All I got to do is be me. That's it. Sports fans, it is true. I have had a lot of success in baseball seasons. My best sport by far. I don't know how many top 10s I have. I don't know how many number ones I have. That's documented number ones on a slew of different websites. But I'm looking for, because my first full year of baseball here at SportsMemo, and I'm looking to get that number one crown here, and I'm going to get it. There's some good competition, there's some great competition, but I'm gunning for that one. Now, sports fans, let me talk about today's winner. Let's head on over to the NBA, in Eastern Conference matchup. I do like this game. Sports fans, if you take a look at the Eastern Conference right now, the top four teams are kind of separating themselves from the rest of the pack. Now, I'm not counting out the next couple of teams because anybody really has a shot at this point. But this conference right now is looking like it's between the Heat, the 76ers, the Bucks, and the Celtics. Having said that, today's matchup could have serious postseason implications. Now, I'm not going to take away from the fact that Philly has an unusually better record on the road than they do at home this season. But, my friends, Milwaukee has a laundry list of banged-up players. As a matter of fact, they have so many players banged up, it rivals a Bill Belichick New England Patriots midweek injury report. You football fans know what I'm talking about. Obviously, some of these guys are going to play, but some of them aren't. And right now, currently, Philly has 0 players listed as injured. Anything could change between the tape and show and tip-off, but as of right now, the 76ers are looking to be at full strength. That is important. At this time in this season and in these strange seasons, the last few years, we've seen a lot of strange things happen. Players are getting yanked late, but right now, I really think that they're going to, right now, they're looking up to be at full force, and that's going to be a major factor. They're playing, the other side, the Bucks are playing hit or miss lately. Over the last 4 games, they're meat and cheese games. By the way, meat and cheese are the teams in the middle of the sandwich. The meat and cheese games, guys, the games in the middle, they look great against the Bulls and the Wizards, but they're bread games. And by the way, sorry, guys, when I was writing this up this morning, turns out I was hungry. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing I wasn't feeling frisky. This would be a much different analysis, but I was hungry. But those bread games, the teams on both sides of the middle, the outside, they took a beating on the road, both at the Timberwolves and at the Grizzlies. This tells me they're having issues away from home at the moment. Well, today they travel to Philly, to the Wells Fargo Center to take on a little more consistent 76ers squad. The Sixers have won 3 of their last 4 straight up, and coming off a loss in their last game, an embarrassing loss to Phoenix at that, tells me they bounce back here strongly. Look for solid contributions from their stars, including now fully available. He's going every night. James Harden, I think he's going to light it up tonight. Milwaukee comes in here, 9-21 ATS, the last 30 games played as a dog. 2-7, the ATS, their last 9 played as a road dog. And 2-5 ATS, the last 7 played on 2 days rest. Take Philly, guys, here. I like them a lot. It's under a basket. If this game happens to go up, be careful. I think it's going to be a close game, but Philly will win this under a basket for sure. Dionne, let's bring Pavlos back. We've got a couple of announcements. Pavlos, how you doing back there, buddy?
Doing great. I'm listening to what you guys have to say about the NBA, which I'm heavily interested in, but not betting so much this season because it's kind of weird for me. But I do like some NBA prop bets. I do like, and I'm gonna be posting NBA prop bets through the finals or the playoffs. But we'll see about that. So
I would love to have you on the show when you start posting some of those games, because it would be great for our listeners to hear and see that diversity coming from Pavlos, who they're so accustomed to seeing soccer. So we look forward to that. Pavlos, we have a couple of announcements. Then we're going to get some closing statements from each one of us.
That's right. So with Joey and I running very hot in college hoops, we have that huge discount right now. The rest of college basketball straight through the final seconds of the title game for just $49 for either one of us. And also the great folks over at SportsMemo is also doing something amazing for the first family. They have an amazing special right now, anywhere from 1 day to a full year, whether it's a single day, 3 day, 7 day, 30 day, full year access, all sports, all inclusive. Use code D'Amico40, get you 40% off. You can use that once, you can use that 2 times, you can use it every single day. It's available as much as you would like, 40% off any package, single day through a full year.
There you go, sports fans. It's also Tuesday, and like we said, Tuesdays just ain't just for tacos anymore over at Sports Memo. They've changed all that today. Kevin Thomas, U Capper, Cajun Sports are the 3 featured $2 Tuesday cappers. Get each one for just $2, or all 3, which is the best deal there is, for $5. Right now, Sports Memo stopping by tomorrow. We have a superstar cameo, guys. It's like getting Jordan coming off the bench, man. I'm telling you right now, Jay Monet is going to be joining us for joining the first family.
Yes.
Our regular Wednesday cast. Kevin Thomas will be here. Pavlos will be back. Before I run down the free plays, Pavlos, do you have any final thoughts?
No, I'm just looking. Today's going to be a hot day for betting, especially in soccer. I don't know what's going on in other, competitions, but soccer is going to be a heavy betting day. There's a lot of action going on tonight, and I'm probably going to be celebrating tomorrow. Hopefully, both my 5% plays are going to be winners. One of them is surely going to be. The other one is 95% sure. 95.
I'll tell you what, I'm so sure about it. I'm going to put some money on them because you're the best I've ever seen. Paulo, can you tell everybody about your free play today?
Yeah, my free play is Hurricane to score anytime in the England versus Ivory Coast match.
There you go. Dionne, tell us about your free play.
I am going with Washington State minus the one, actually plus 1.5.
And I have Philadelphia 76ers minus the 1.5. Guys, real quick, we would love it if you followed the Sports Memo YouTube channel. It's free, tons of great content every day. You get the First Family Show in about a week or so. We're going to start doing a baseball show later on in the afternoon. Every single day, Monday to Friday. Our good friend John Ryan, who's going to be a regular Friday guest on this show, he does some great content. He's a hard worker, man, and he's got some great guests. He's always got the top leaders from both Wager Talk and Sports Memo on there. Also, go over to the Twitter page. Go over to Sports Memo. The best collection of cappers on the planet are in one place. They're at Sports Memo. I want you to know we all post a lot of free stuff, free games, futures, great content, great articles. Also, follow Pavlos, Paulie @_WT. Dionne, what's your Twitter?
I am the First Lady of Vegas, and you are?
And I am at Joe D'Amico Wins. Dionne, why don't you take us out of here?
All right. So don't forget to tune in every day this week for special guests and a ton of free winners. On behalf of Sports Memo, Pavlos, and us, this is the First Family of Vegas.
Everyone out there, good luck. Have a winning day.